just wanted to talk a little bit about emergency heat. And right now, you know, we've got some snowstorms blowing through the U.S. right now. It's quite cold there, and I think there's a bunch of people kind of scrambling for how am I going to heat my house if I got a power outage, right? So I'm going to show you something that I've got here that it's been very handy actually, and it's actually -9 outside right now. But in my garage, it's actually about 15 degrees C. So what I wanted to do is kind of show you how little energy and fuel one of these small diesel heater takes to heat a fairly good size of a room, right? So I've got a double garage here that this heater's on. I'll show you a little inset here of my temperatures, and that the diesel heater's been running on level 1, which is the lowest setting, overnight, and it doesn't typically freeze in my garage. It gets down to about 5 degrees, but it's keeping 10 extra degrees in my garage here overnight, just with this tiny little diesel heater. Now I've been running this overnight actually, so it's been on for, oh, I would say a good 15 hours or so, and you can see the level of my fuel tank. So this is diesel, and this tank I believe is 6 liters, so it hasn't even used quite half. I got a little bit of hot air coming out here, and my exhaust fumes are piped to the outside. Probably one of the safest means of heating a space indoors. You can use them in your RVs, your tent. I did that with my ice fishing tent as well, but you can see my messy garage here. You know, I've got a boat, I got 2 quads on the other side, and it's a fairly good size room. And you can see from the readout on my diesel heater here that the temperature in the room on this side measures 17 degrees, and on the other side of the garage where I've got my mechanical thermometer, it measures 15. So you can tell it's obviously a little bit warmer closer to the heater than on the other side. And I just wanted to kind of throw that out there for options for you if you are worried about that kind of stuff. I have used this little diesel heater. You can see it's this is what it looks like when it's all tidied up here. It's quite portable. It's got a handle here, you can carry it around, and this is the intake for the exhaust side, and it comes out here. Intake for the air actually is in here and comes out here nice and warm. And one of the biggest benefits of this unit is its portability, and this is something that you can have in your garage. You know, we buy generators and stuff like that for power outages, but we don't really think about it when it gets cold outside, and this is definitely something that we want to have the ability to heat our houses or our spaces, because being cold is just a miserable thing. Now this particular diesel unit here, I'm plugged into the wall right now. It comes with a power adapter, but it's 12 volts, right, which is the greatest thing about this. You could actually take a car battery, and it comes with a little thing that you can clip your power to, and you can power this with any battery that you might have laying around, like a 12 volt automotive style battery, right? And then maybe what you want to do is take your generator, use your car charger to charge up that battery periodically, and you'll be in business. Like you're going to have some good, safe heat indoors. So one of the things that I wanted to mention here is you don't need a lot of power, right? You only need a 12 volt automotive battery to power this unit here. However, you know, lots of us guys, we got these our batteries here, whether they're DeWalt or Ryobi or Milwaukee or whatever, get yourself a little power inverter, and you know, you can plug it right into there. You only need like a 100-watt inverter to get this thing to run. What's kind of nice about the batteries is, you know, while you're going, you'll be able to check the level of your battery and see how much power you got left. In my case, this does auto switching on the batteries, so it just goes over to the other side. I don't have to worry about it too much. One of the things you don't want to do with this diesel heater is shut it off abruptly, so you need to make sure that you got a good power source. A unit like this definitely get you up and running. I've used this out on the ice fishing. There's another video if you want to see it working there, but very valuable tool to have in an emergency. You got this, you got your diesel heater, you got a little hose, you're good to go. Now this unit here is actually made for inside or outside. If you have it inside like I do right here, you'll have it piped to the outside. The exhaust is going out the door here, right? So all the bad stuff's out there. Or what you could do, and this is probably what I would do in the event of a power outage, because I don't want to bring gas or diesel fuel into my house and my home space or whatnot. You could leave this outside and have a you could have a hose. I use one for ice fishing actually that I put onto the end of this, and you know, it comes with this, right? So all you'd have to do is prepare ahead of time and cut a hole through a bit of a piece of plywood with this, and then stick that on the back. You know, it's essentially like this, right? So essentially like this, so that you could leave the unit outside but pipe the nice hot air inside your space. And so what I would do is actually just cut a small strip of plywood off with the hole on there, plunk it in, and then I'd open my window and close it onto the plywood, and that would probably be the best option. Then I don't have to do much. I got this on the lowest setting, like I said, 17 degrees in here, which is quite comfortable. I've got my just a hoodie on here right now, and it's just a comfortable feeling having that ability to heat your space. Probably not aware, but I do actually do a review of this particular heater in another video that I have, and if you actually click on that video and go into the description, there's a 15% off coupon that you can use to get 15% off on the heater. I would encourage you to look at heat as a source of emergency thing. Kind of nice about having this as opposed to the buddy heaters. The buddy heaters, you're going to have the propane, right? And you know, you got the small canisters. Some guys run the bigger lines, and they you know, they run the 20-pound tanks, and you can absolutely do that. But there's another video that I did. You're getting kind of condensate with your moisture. It's burning the oxygen in the room as well, so you're getting a more moist heat, whereas this one here, you're getting a nice dry heat, and it's going to benefit you health-wise as well. If you found some value in that video, click the thumbs up, hit subscribe. I do lots of other different types of videos here, from Starlink to camping stuff to RV prepared type of content, how to get your RV ready for the season, ready to get out of the season, things that happen during the season. So you know, stick around for some of that, and hey, we'll see you at the next one.